Hey, so you're looking to buy a home in Middle Georgia, you don't know where to get started? Well, this video, I'm gonna explain exactly what you need to know in order to start your home buying journey. Specifically for the Middle Georgia real estate market, because our market is much different than most markets across the United States. We have Robins Air Force Base, and we have a lot of other industries in the local area that have kind of a little housing bubble, and it protects our community depending on where the economy is going. So in all reality, when houses, spike in price and all that kind of stuff, homes still sell. It is some pretty heavy competition in the local area from time to time. And even though interest rates are a little bit higher, homes are still flying off the shelves if they're properly priced. So this video is to be able to train you to know how to find a home, how to get inside of it, and how to get under contract. So to start things off, if you don't live in the Middle Georgia area, you need to understand a few things. It doesn't really matter how you search for a home. You can go on Zillow, Realtor.com, Trulia, Redfin. You can use my personal real estate website. You can use any source in order to be able to purchase a home. However, you need to be wary of these big real estate companies, as in the ones that you're probably searching on, which I won't bring up the names, which is completely fine. I said early in the video. It's completely fine for you to use. I even use them too because they're so easy to navigate. However, you need to understand something. When you click on Show Me a House going through them, what is happening is they are pairing you with a local agent in the area, which is fine. However, know this, they have to make their cut. So what I would highly recommend, vet the real estate agent that you're going to use. Check them out on Google. Check out if they have a YouTube channel like I do and see their past clients and see how the experience was. Because you can go ahead and you can purchase a home on your own. Understand, you're going to have to go through some loops and bounds. You're going to have to contact the listing agent, represent yourself, sign a document stating that you're going to represent yourself, each and every home that you even want to look at. And then you're going to go through the process and you're going to have to come up with your own forms and documents, because a real estate agent like me, if I pay for documents out of pocket, making sure that I can run my business as a business, I can't just give you my forms. They have my name on them, so I'm not going to pay money out of pocket for you to sign documents on your own. Just reality. It's how it works. And moving forward after July, most likely for you to even view a home, you're either going to have to sign a document stating that you are legally in contract with a real estate agent, or that you will represent your house, and you'll have to do that per home. But to go back to what I was talking about on the real estate websites, feel free to use any of those and try to find a home that you like. Now, if you haven't moved here before, location is going to be important, so you're going to want to get in contact with a local real estate agent. Feel free to shoot me a text if you need any information at all in the local areas, because there's a lot of cities that encompass Middle Georgia, and they're all completely different. But let's say you went and you found a perfect home. What are the next steps? Next steps is going to be viewing the appointment, right? Viewing the property. So you have two options. Number one, have a real estate agent, which is yours, your buying agent, represent you and schedule an appointment on your behalf. Or number two, you can contact the listing agent and then state that you're representing yourself. Now, this is my recommendation. You do with it what you want. I'm not advising you in any way. But when you call a listing agent in the state of Georgia, you can't have what's called dual agency. With dual agency, what you are doing is the seller agent, the person representing the seller, they're representing them as a client. They will represent you as a customer. They cannot help you in any way, shape, or form. They cannot help you negotiate. And under law, they can't give you any insider information that could hurt the sellers from getting more money. So me personally, I don't ever recommend reaching out directly to the selling agent unless you're going to represent yourself, because you actually are representing yourself when it comes down to it. But the thing is, I would much rather represent myself and negotiate against that listing agent, because their best interest is a seller. They're not going to help you. And if anything, you have more pull when you're representing yourself. But in this case, let's say that you have a buyer agent. You go and take a look at the home and you absolutely love it. You're going to need a pre-approval letter or proof of funds, and then you're going to make an offer on the property. You're going to use what's called a purchase and sale agreement. You're going to fill it out. You're going to fill out your loan contingency. You're going to fill out the seller property disclosure. If the house was built prior to 1978, there's going to be a lead-based paint disclosure, and there's going to be a few other documents. You're going to package that up. You're going to send it over to the seller. Your real estate agent's going to do that for you. And then once that actually happens, we're going to wait and see If they accept, you most likely put in for a due diligence period. You're going to send out a home inspector, and then you're going to renegotiate the contract based off of what you found. Maybe it's not normal wear and tear, but maybe the HVAC system's almost out. Maybe the water heater is 20 years old. Maybe the roof's falling in that you didn't even see when you're over the appointment. You're going to renegotiate at that point, and then throughout that process, you're going to need a termite letter. This is Georgia, home of the termites. You need to get a termite letter. My recommendation, Bug House in the local area will actually do one for free for you as long as there's no termites. If there are termites, they're going to try to sell you something. Probably should move forward anyway because you don't want termites in the first place. And then the appraisal is going to go through. There might be a few other things throughout the process, but after you're clear to close on your loan, or if you're paying cash, you go to the closing attorney and you purchase your home. But the whole point of this video was for you to understand that there is multiple different ways on how to get started and purchase a home. But really in the beginning starts with you. What are you looking for? What do you need? At the end of the day, what I am as a real estate agent, I negotiate deals for you and I help you get from under contract to the closing table. You need to be able to pick the home that you actually live in. I can help you. Other real estate agents can kind of direct you based off of what you like. But let me bring up an example here really quick. One of the shows on HGTV, and I'm not knocking them, wanted to shoot a film for a house that we were under contract with. I was helping the buyer, and it was completely the seller's decision. They actually accepted and they wanted to move forward. How does that make any sense? So the people on TV were viewing a home that was under contract. Don't be led astray by what you think the real estate market is. That you hire a real estate agent, all of a sudden you just see 20 houses in a day, and then based off of all that, the real estate agent, just really helps you pick the best one. The real estate agent is going to help you with this, or at least this is how I run my business. I'm going to let you pick the house, but I'm going to pick that thing apart. A lot of my clients get upset with me from time to time because I'll say, you know what? I know you're really emotional and you really like this house. I don't think it's a good deal. I think you need to offer this. I think we need to get this, and this fixed. And they're like, oh, we'll take care of that later. We'll do that later. And I'm just saying, hey, I think you can get more bang for your buck. I don't think this is a good deal. That's where my job comes in. And that's why I wanted to make this video for you, because it's really, really, really important for you to understand those steps when it comes down to purchasing a home. You pick out the house. We help you negotiate, get the best deal possible, get you under contract, get you through all the loops and bounds of paperwork and loans and paying cash and attorneys and, when you go over for the inspection and termite letters and the bug stuff and appraisal, all that stuff. That's what we handle. And that's what I want to do to be able to serve you and your family. So if you have any questions at all, please shoot me a text message. I'd love to be able to help you and your family. It's buying a house, hundreds of thousands of dollars later, you want to make sure that you're in great hands. See you on the next video. Gonna create a quick video, no script, no nothing, just kind of had an idea about how to search for a home if you're looking to buy in Middle Georgia.